Check, check. Yeah, check a 1, 2. Zico, what's up? Juju Prince, Caden Hunt, Fidget Plays, Brandon B. New subscriber, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. As I always say, it's your boy Blue Games. We're back for another. This is X-Plane 11. Sorry for the delay today, guys. I had to move to a backup plane and a backup plan because something about this week, like nothing about X-Plane wants to work for me. But it's okay because we're going to overcome it today. We're going to make this stream happen. I'm going to apologize in advance if I seem a little bit all over the place and maybe a little bit unorganized today because I had everything set up and again, it didn't work out. So we're on Pilotedge. This is X-Plane 11. We're sitting here at Palm Springs International in California. Happy Friday, guys. Baseball Inferno, good to see you. Elijah Grover, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you guys in here. Caden Hunt as well. All right. Let me get myself up on the screen. We're gonna get moving today. We do have 2 flights planned. If we can make both of those happen, that'd be ideal. But if not, we're just gonna take our time today. We're gonna have a good time, all right? I'm not really gonna worry about time and plans and things like that. You know what I mean? All right. Nicholas Gaming, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's get started. Make sure you guys are getting everything here and everything okay. Doing some last second stream maintenance here. Alright, we do need to get a radio check-in with ATC here in a second. Yes, sir, we're in a Falcon 50EX. Originally, I was gonna fly the Legacy 650, but the radios didn't seem to work, so I had to switch. That was last minute. We have an aircraft taxiing ahead of us. I'm not sure if that is a real person or if it is, you know, AI. Who knows? Oh well, that's the fun of Pilotedge right there. You don't know who's real and who's not. Eduardo from Brazil, thank you, bro. All right, let's get this thing started. Another thing, because this is my backup plane, I haven't flown this since I've done my review, and so I don't know if I remember how to start it. So again, bear with me today, guys. I'm a little bit all over the place. I'm a little bit of a mess today. Even though I made a tutorial on how to make it, I don't completely remember how to start it. I guess we need external power. Where is the battery? Oh, right, batteries right here. There we go. What up, person? Someone hates, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, battery is on. External power is on. Nav lights coming on. Emergency lights are armed. Token signs are on. Red Boss, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Avionics coming on. Oh gosh. What a day, guys. What a day. You know, sometimes there's days when everything just works out like yesterday. Then there's days when nothing wants to work out. But again, it's okay. We're not going to dwell on that too much. We're going to have a good time here. That is the goal. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to tune in the ground really quickly just to make sure that we're getting radio calls in. I'm going to leave that on and so we can hear what's going on. Dennis Couture, good to see you, man. Long time no see. That is right. So again, first flight is going to be from Palm Springs to Grand Canyon National. Second flight is planned to go from Grand Canyon National to Telluride. Will we get that far? Time will only tell. So we are going to be flying IFR. So it's a drone flyer 54. All right, cool. So we're gonna have to find. We have to get our clearance here. I did file a flight plan. So let's see if we can get in touch with clearance. I don't know if clearance is actually online here. Oh, you know what? Let me see if there's an ATIS. Let me see if there's an ATIS here. Waypoint info. This is why I love the GTN. It makes this thing so much easier. I know there's no GTN 750 or anything like that in a Falcon or really any business jet, but yeah, 11825. Let's see what that sounds like.
Palm Springs INTL information unit.
Wait, are we on? Are we? Did I?
1500 Zulu weather.
I'm connected.
Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 32. Dew point 4. Altimeter 2985. Arriving runways 13 right, 13 left. Departing runways 13 right, 13 left. Advise on initial contact, you have uniform.
All right, let's find out if we're actually connected. There should be a clearance. Oh, there it is. Beautiful, beautiful. That's amazing. It's actually working. I'm so happy it's working.
You won't be told to go from ground to tower. If you're short of the runway, ready to go, you just switch.
Roll it up, thank you.
All right, let's go to clearance, and we'll get our clearance.
Tower, good day, number 463 Sierra Papa, holding point 31 left, ready for departure.
Number 463 Sierra Papa, Springs Tower, north departure approved, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind calm.
Clear for takeoff, 31 left, November 463 Sierra Papa.
Palm Springs clearance, November 116 Bravo, IFR2 Grand Canyon. See if we get a readback. Hopefully the flight plan that I filed was legit. And hopefully he heard me. I'm not getting any kind of response. Palm Springs clearance, November 116 Bravo, radio check. You know what? I think my push to talk button might be off. Let's see. Joystick. T16000.
Number 3 Sierra Papa, contact SoCal departure.
Burger. And it would do ATC.
Contact departure, November
Yep, that's what it was.
Sierra Papa, bye-bye, thank you.
That's what it was. Palm Springs clearance, November 116 Bravo, radio check.
116 Bravo, Palm Springs, squad and clear.
116 Bravo, looking for IFR to Grand Canyon.
November 116 Roger, on request.
Alright, we gotta wait. What up, Harry? Good to see you, bro. Thankfully, that was an easy fix. Yeah, I think the reason why is because I had to change my button for when I fly on VATSIM for Swift, because I was having some issues with my push to talk.
A departure frequency coming off of a towered runway. Always call with at least your altitude would be handy. Number 463 Sierra Papa, radar contacts the altitude.
And the aircraft we saw was definitely a person, so I just heard him ask for clearance.
Number 3 Sierra Papa, maintain VFR.
Canal Aviation flying Phoenix to Reno to LAX. I mean LAS. Pretty cool, bro. Let's get the static elements turned off.
Number 116 Bravo, say equipment suffix.
We're slant golf.
Alright, if you're slant golf, can you confirm your intended cruise altitude?
Cruise is 330.
Yes. Slant golf aircraft aren't allowed to fly that high.
I could be wrong. What the heck am I then? I've always wondered, like, what the heck, what am I? Let me see if I can find out.
If you need some help, November 116 Bravo, you can look in the AIM Chapter 5, diagram 5-1-3. That should help you out.
Roger that. Looking it up now. What's this problem? Yeah, I've always struggled with that, figuring out what slant I'm supposed to be for my plane. I pick golf because that's usually what I use, but I also usually fly a lot smaller planes. We were actually just talking about that on Discord, like yesterday, so it may be something I can find really quickly to figure out what we're actually supposed to be filing. Let's see. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, we're just gonna roll with it today. Go fly without ATC consent. Alright, let's see. Is it Mike? It might be Mike. TACAN, no transponder, no RVSM. That can't be right. It can't be right. Somebody help me out in chat. Anybody know how to find what our equipment code is supposed to be for a Falcon 50?
Morning, Malibu 416 Juliet Kilo with November. IFR to Fox, please.
November 416 Juliet Kilo, Santa Barbara clearance. Good morning, full route for you. Be cleared to the Fox airfield via radar vectors Henner, Hotel Echo November, Echo Romeo, Victor 186, Fillmore VOR, Victor 386, Palmdale, and then direct. Climb and maintain 3,000, expect 7,000 within 5 minutes of departure. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 2077.
Okay, clear box. Radar vectors the Henner, Victor 186, Fim, Victor 386 to Palmdale, then direct 3, initial up to 5 after 5 minutes.
This is not the ERJ, this is a Falcon 50.
Number 6 Juliet Kilo.
I wasn't able to get the ERJ working. And now we're trying to figure out how to get the Falcon 50 working. It's working, I don't know what the... Oh, here it is, special designator.
After I've reprogrammed my GPS.
I think it's Mike, but I'm not confident because Mike doesn't make sense because when I look it up on under file flight plan for Pilotedge, it says that designator Mike means that you have TACAN but no transponder and no RVSM, and I know I have a transponder. I wonder if we're Lima though, transponder, or maybe we're Lima. Let's go with L for 500. I'm gonna tell him Lima. Palm Springs clearance November 116 Bravo. How does Lima sound?
November 116 Bravo Lima. It certainly works, and it will be full route. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready when you are.
Falcon 116 Bravo is cleared to the Grand Canyon Airport. Cathedral 1 departure. Palm Springs. Thermal VOR. Tango Romeo Mike. J236. Needles VOR. Peach Springs VOR. Papa Golf Sierra. Grand Canyon VOR. That's Golf Charlie November. And then direct. Climb and maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 330 within 10 minutes of departure. Departure frequency 126.7. Squawk 5710.
All right, clear to Grand Canyon via Cathedral 1, departure, Palm Springs VOR, and then Tango Romeo Mike, then Juliet 236 to Needles, Papa Golf Sierra, Grand Canyon VOR, direct, expecting 7,000. Flight level 330, departures 126.7, squawking 5710, November 16 Bravo.
Number 116 Bravo, read back correct. Number 463.
Alright, so he changed our entire flight plan.
Services are terminated. Squawk and
That is okay. Let's go ahead and put that in. Thankfully, we're on the GTN today, and that will make it pretty easy. So load up a procedure. We're departing most likely 3-1 or something like that. 3-1 right, 3-1 left, 3-1 left.
Number 463 Sierra Papa, you're leaving my airspace, so your radar services are terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR.
And then from there we'll go to TRM. Direct. And then we'll jump on the Juliet 236 up to Needles. And from there we'll go Papa Golf Sierra, Peach Springs VOR, and then to the Grand Canyon VOR. And that's it. And then we'd add in Grand Canyon. And let's see, squawk code is going to be 5710. Enter. And we'll be expecting 7,000 feet. What up, Cookie Productions? Good to see you. M. Amar, welcome to the stream. YT Young Yato, good to see you as well, man. Welcome aboard. Bit of a slow start, but we're all good.
Baba ground, hello, this is Malibu for 160 kilometer signature at the northeast side near Juliet, and have no...
And we are gonna switch to ground. And pretty much ready to go. So I just need to get those charts up on Navigraph for me. I had a feeling he was going to give us the Cathedral 1 departure. I was kind of expecting that. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't, but it's kind of expecting that. It's kind of like a, you know, the way it goes when flying out of Palm Springs. What up, Gladdy? Good to see you. Jay Huncho, you should definitely try Pilotedge, man. It's a lot of fun. It's a whole nother level of realism, man. You had no chance to see me online. How have things been going since you saw me at the expo? Things have been going well, man. It's been going pretty good. Lots have changed. I've moved. Yeah, there's a lot of things. A lot of things in my personal life has changed, so. All right, I think we are ready to go. Let me go ahead and brief the departure really quickly, though. Even though the plane will technically fly it for us, I want to kind of get ready to know what's coming up next. I'm going to kind of talk through it You're not going to actually see it on the screen, but I'm going to talk through it. So most likely we'll be departing runway 31 left. Be a heading of 310, and then we have to join the radio into the Palm Springs VOR. I believe we have to be at a certain altitude when we get there to continue. I think it was like 6,000 or something like that. And then from there we're going to 29 Palms, and then as filed. Yeah, it's the, no, that's the other way around. Here it is. Climb heading 310, cross Palm Springs, radio 268, then turn right, direct to Palm Springs VOR. That is the departure. So we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and close the doors.
Unable to find view ID 9.
Don't you lie to me.
Unable to find view ID 9.
Nice, nice. And I gotta figure out how to start the aircraft. So let's see. Yes, tell your riders where I departed on my King Air video. Alright, I didn't turn the APU on. I just thought about that. Is it this one? Yeah, this is the APU. Okay. Let's see if it'll start up. I hear it.
Contact altimeter 29993, climb and maintain 7,000.
Hear it cooking. What up, Janelle? Good to see you. Or Jonah?
Tower. I did not observe an ident, please.
What airplane type is this? It's a business jet, but if you mean like the technical type, it's yeah, it's business jet. We ended up picking Slant Lima, which probably will work in most cases. Our APU is fired. So start the engine up. We don't need permission to start the engines. We're in a non-movement area. I'll turn the anti-collision lights to the red, which is our beacon.
Base, runway 26 right, report 2 miles, 4362 X-ray.
Yeah, I think all we need to do is hit the button, right? Yeah. Start engine number 3. This is the Falcon 50, not the Falcon 8. Falcon 8 is coming out. We don't know when exactly, but Aerobask is making an amazing Falcon 8. And I am looking forward to that one for sure. Alright, we got one good engine, starting engine number 2. I've never flown on a private jet in real life. I would love to though. Uh-oh, that's cut off. Thank you. Alright, cabin altitude, we're going to 33,000. That's 2 good engines, starting engine number 1. What up, N4, Victor 5, good to see you, man.
Number 62 X-ray, have you in sight now, wind calm, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Black Ghost Gaming, we're on Pilotedge network.
62 X-ray, clear to land, 26 right.
Alright, engines are fired up. Boosters are already on. This is a shame. I made a tutorial on how to start this plane and I cannot remember how to start it. I mean, we started it, but you know what I mean, like I can't. remember all of the stuff. Is this anti-ice? That is anti-ice. We don't need that. Alright, auto. Let's see, fuel system, pitot heat, windshield heat. Alright, that's gonna kill the APU. Go Gen 2, 1, 2, and 3 coming on. Alright, what am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything? Get our overhead panel up. What was that heading we need to fly? Most likely gonna be 310. We go. We got a squawk already. It's 5710. I want to get tower frequency up here. I mean, 11907. Alright, let's go. Wait. Why is this not working? Oh, I missed. Completely missed this section. I need to turn the anti-skids on. The hydraulic standby needs to come on. This should be on. Even though I'm using the GTN, this should be
when you're able into
on.
on taxiway Alpha, you can run on this frequency.
It doesn't really matter, but it should be on. So why aren't you?
Okay. Exiting taxiway Bravo to Alpha.
62 Astro, exit by Alpha. Thanks for help.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Hello from Florida, Stephen Tillman. Good to see you, bro. Alright, let's go ahead and request taxi. We are currently at the signature parking off of Whiskey 3. And I think this is loud. I think this is a non-movement area, so we don't technically need it. Where's the line at though? I think that's it right there. I think we're like sitting at the line, the non-movement line. I'm just gonna roll forward a little bit. All right, guys. I'm gonna pull up here, right here, and request taxi. It goes to on, and we're already on ground, and we have uniform. Palm Springs ground, November 116 Bravo, ready to taxi with uniform.
116 Bravo, Palm Springs ground, where you parked?
We're over at Signature FBO on the west.
Number 116 Bravo, roger, thanks. Runway 31 left, taxi via Whiskey and Alpha.
31 left, Whiskey Alpha, 16 Bravo. Alright, let's go. Yes, sir, that is the GTN Reality XP. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, GTN 750 by Reality XP. Thank you, appreciate it, t-shirt. We do need taxi lights on. Oh, did we just lose an engine? What happened? We just lost 2 engines. Did I click something? Like, what did I do? I think my throttle went into idle cutoff on accident. We'll just keep going on one engine. We'll get it restarted. I know. Calm down. They don't have to know anything happened. Is this whiskey? Yes. Have to probably reset the generators as well. Alright, Alpha's gonna be at the end. Also need to set the flaps.
Number 637 Golf Yankee Las Vegas approach, roger. I'm sorry, you said you had India or Juliet? Number 7 Golf, yeah, 7 Golf Yankee affirmative. Jet 2 mentioned Juliet's now current altimeter is 29990, and I'll see what I can do about the VOR Alpha.
Alright, so once we get there, we need to switch the tower. 11907, departures on 1267. Engines are in the green, are good. It's gonna reset generator 2 and 3 just to make sure that they're working. Also gonna make sure our flight plan is being captured. There it is. Now it popped up. All right, let's switch the tower. All right, here's 31 left.
Juliet Kilo, contact point Magoo, approach 124.7, we'll see. Ember 7 Golf Yankee, can you take the approach from KC?
Alright,
Ember 7 Golf Yankee, roger, then when able, proceed direct KC, expected VOR DME Alpha bridge. Approach morning, Camry altimeter is 29904.
What up, Ace? What was it, altimeter? I forgot.
Number 7 Golf Yankee, descend to main 7000.
985. And that might be wrong. Palm Springs Tower, November 116 Bravo, holding short 31 left at Alpha.
November 116 Bravo, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 1504.
31 left, clear to takeoff, number 116 Bravo. Alright, guys, ready to go. We are clear to takeoff. Collision lights on, land lights on, taxi lights off. Clear to the right, and runway is clear. In the spirit of free scenery this week, this is another free scenery we're flying out of Palm Springs as well as Grand Canyon. Those links are in the description. Let's go. Airspeed's alive.
Number 7 Golf Yankee, send it, maintaining 8.
I can't hear him. There's V1, and rotate. Positive climb, you're up. Yaw damper on.
November 7 Golf Yankee, are you direct KC now? Number 7 Golf Yankee, roger, turn left heading 015, contact Las Vegas, approach 135.0. Number 16 Bravo, contact SoCal departure.
Switching SoCal departure, 16 Bravo. Alright, let's go autopilot. SoCal departure, 16 Bravo, passing 5,000. Where the heck are we going?
November 11 Bravo, SoCal departure. Generally, you want to indicate your present altitude, your assigned altitude. So I'll need your present altitude. You can climb and maintain 13,000. Now radar contact altimeter 2985.
Roger that. Climbing to 13,000. November 16 Bravo.
Las Vegas approach, 67 Golf Yankee, 8,000 of Juliet.
Alright, up to 13,000 feet.
637 Yankee, Las Vegas approach, roger, when able proceed direct to KC, cross KC at or above 7,100. Clear the VOR DME Alpha approach, spec circle to land runway 19 right.
KC at or above 1,000, clear the RDME Alpha approach, expect 19 around circle, 67 Golf Yankee, thanks.
Number 16 Bravo, proceed direct the thermal VOR and contact LA Center 126.35.
126.35, direct to thermal, 16 Bravo. Direct. SoCal departure, number 16 Bravo, passing 9,700 for 13,000.
November 116 Bravo,
Ooh,
LA Center,
fast.
climb and maintain flight level 230.
Up to 230, number 16 Bravo.
Number 6 Juliet Kilo, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
We're at 300 knots right now. Ooh, I'm glad he didn't notice.
Malibu 416 Juliet Kilo, SoCal approach, morning, Burbank, altimeter 29904.
I'm on vertical speed. What you doing, buddy? I'm on vertical speed. What you doing, buddy? Alright, well, we're already already at 13,000. Jesus. Alright, how are we looking? So we're direct to thermal. There's thermal right there, TRM. We're clear to 13,000. We are at 220 knots and speeding up a bit. What's up, Monkey Pilot? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, very amazing scenery. Palm Springs off our right wing. Trying to figure out why it was not taking my speed that I wanted. We're all good for now. A bit of a crosswind right now. Steven Tillman, were you here yesterday? Because I think you were the one talking about the 1900, the big 1900 fan, the Beechcraft 1900 fan. I want to try to keep my speed down here. About the 280 is fine. We're above 10,000, so we're good to go as fast as really as we want. But I don't want to go too quick.
At 16 Bravo, radar indicates you leveled off at 13,000. Can you climb and maintain flight level 230, please?
230, November 16 Bravo. Sorry about that. I could have swore he said 13. My bad. That's on me. Where we are, we're making a left turn from Thermal VOR. Gorgeous scenery. Let's see, if I go into flight change mode, I should be able to control my actual speed. Or maybe not. Wow. Oh, yes. Okay, I forgot, man. Again, guys, if you just joined in with me, I apologize for me kind of being all over the place. I had to switch to a backup plane with my original plan and original aircraft I was going to fly was not allowing me to fly like I wanted to today. So I'm kind of like trying to figure out how to work these aircraft. But I want my speed to be, I don't know, let's do 250. There we go. And we'll climb up to 23,000 feet. Kind of slow in the climb right now, apologizing to ATC. A bit scatterbrained today. Vince, I think that's what your name is. Yes, this is the Dassault aircraft. This is the Coronado Falcon 50EX, not the Aerosoft 8X. I can't wait for that one though. That one is supposed to be really good.
Number 16 Bravo, contact LA Center 124.62, 2462.
12462. What's this problem? Let's see, where are we now?
Contact Las Vegas Tower 118.75.
Let him raise the car back. LA Center, November 16 Bravo, passing 17,000 for 230.
Number 116 Bravo, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climbing to 330, 16 Bravo.
Number 637 Golf Yankee, Las Vegas Tower, good morning. Circle to the east, left downwind, runway 19 right. Clear land, and the wind 1907.
All right, we're getting there. About it's a short flight. This first one, it's only gonna be about 40 minutes, maybe even less than that. Once we get up to cruise. Raven is asking, is Pilotedge only focused on us? No, Pilotedge has multiple other aircraft out there that they are controlling. So, no, they are not only focused on us. That's why it's best to not take up their time. Especially on busy days. I don't think it's very busy right now. There's, let's see, there's like 10 people online right now. All over the map. So, but if you come at like the peak hours, like in the afternoon or evening, it'll get real crazy, real busy. Bring my speed back, try to get the climb going a bit more. Alright, it's 19,000. We can go into standard.
With 628 Kilo, contact Joshua approach 126.1. November 416 Shirley Kilo, Josh approach, roger. Altimeter is 2997, expect visual approach 124.
I'm not sure what runway we're going to be expecting in the Grand Canyon. We could get either 3 or we can get 2-1. I'm not sure. So while we have a bit of a break in communication between me and ATC, how you guys doing? If you just joined us, this little update again. I was originally going to fly the ERJ 145 and 135 business jets today, but I had an issue. I wasn't able to tune in to Pilotedge radios, and it could just be me. I've been having that issue a lot with a lot of different planes. I had the same problem with the 757 a couple days ago, where we were trying to stream on Pilotedge with the 757, and I was having trouble getting the radios to connect. And apparently it's a known issue that a lot of people are going through, and they told me a way to fix it. I tried it, and it wasn't working for me, but maybe I was doing it wrong. Maybe I wasn't doing it right. But either way, I was like, you know what, I can't keep stalling. I need to get a flight going, and so I went ahead, did a flight on VATSIM yesterday, and then again I was on an ERJ today trying to do that flight, and I had the same issue. As soon as I jumped into a different plane, the radios worked perfectly fine. Oh snap, you guys are right, engine 2 is dead. What's wrong with engine 2? Thank you guys for pointing that out. That's something I should have noticed. It's like off. And we're gonna try to start it. Let's see what happens here. Nope. I guess we're running with 2 engines, guys. Thankfully we have 3. No wonder our climb is so laggy. I was wondering why it was climbing like so weak. We don't have a fire. And we have plenty of fuel. So let's figure out what the issue is. Brace, we're gonna do emergency landing. We have 2 engines, guys. We'll be okay, and we have enough fuel. I can do. We already have it on cross feed, so we have plenty of fuel to make it to where we're going.
Heads up, you want to make sure you jump for those circling minimums. You're about double the distance you want to be on that circling approach.
Vince, we're flying a Dassault Falcon 50 EX. I know the thumbnail on YouTube shows as an ERJ, but the ERJ wasn't working, so this is Plan B. And Plan B is not doing so hot because we don't have our center engine working. So let's see if we can get it turned on. Let's see. I'm gonna turn the APU on. I mean, I wonder if it shouldn't be icing. The outside air temperature is -28. Yeah, I'm gonna try to restart it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I missed on startup. Alright, so let's go ahead and shut that one off.
416 Juliet Kilo, the airport is 11 o'clock and 7 miles.
Alright, now it's completely off. Alright, so we're gonna try starting it again.
Number 6 Juliet Kilo, I'm sorry, do you have the airport in sight?
It's actually not. Usually when you hit this, it should go solid red and stay red for a while.
Runway 24 and left downwind. Radar services are terminating. Contact tower 118.52.
But it's not working. Bro, we creeping right now. We're passing 26,000 feet, like creeping. Falcon, what's your problem, bro? You never give me problems before. Now you want to be all shy in front of all these people?
Number 7 Golf Yankee, right when you're able, you can continue straight ahead. Join expect Sierra, now Sierra Hotel into the ramp this frequency.
My APU is on. Just in case we lose all of our engines, we won't lose our electronics.
Blue 416 Juliet Kilo Fox Tower, wind 220 at 13, gust 17, runway 24, clear to land. Kinger 252 Juliet Romeo is cleared out of the Las Vegas Bravo airspace. Departure flight heading 175.
There it is.
And maintain VFR
He's cranking.
5000 until advised. Departure frequency 118.4. Squawk.
Alright, let's see if this actually works. Alright, it's... No. I think that engine is dead, guys. The engine, I don't know how to fix it.
Romeo, reback is correct.
We're just gonna have to slowly fly our way to Grand Canyon and repair there. Yep. Because all I do whenever I shut this off, it just basically cuts the fuel. That's what this is doing right here. It's just cutting the fuel. But this is not changing our N1 and our N2. And I didn't get any kind of warning about like fire or anything. No annunciators. Like, we got literally nothing for that. What up, Base Jesse? Good to see you. Usually in X-Plane, if you just right-click and drag, you can look around. It's a little different if you're using X camera, which is what I'm using. But I have all these are my preset views that we're using right now. Yeah, all these are preset views. But the right click and drag is by default on X-Plane, yes. He's probably wondering why it's taking me so long to get to 33,000 feet. And we're going really slow again because we're out of engine. You know, it's just one of those days. Or really, it's just one of those weeks where like really nothing wants to work for us. What up, Matthew? Boat, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna ask him if we could get a lower altitude. LA Center, November 116 Bravo. Is it possible for us to get a lower altitude, maybe like 290? We have one of our engines out.
Everyone 16 Bravo, roger. Maintain flight level 290. Are you declaring an emergency?
No, we have 3 engines and we just lost one of them. We have plenty to get there.
Everyone 16 Bravo, climb and maintain flight level 290.
290, 16 Bravo. Alright, so he's been very gracious to us. So we'll do flight level 290. We're good on fuel, as I said. We're just having really a lot of trouble in the climb with just the 2 engines. But we should be perfectly fine once we level off here at 29,000 feet. Very interesting. I've flown this plane a ton. I did a review for this plane, and whenever I do a review for any plane, I fly it like a lot. Like I fly pretty much non-stop for at least a week usually before I do my reviews. And I've never had this problem before. But again, it could be because I just haven't flown this plane in so long, and I probably did something wrong in the startup procedure, and it caused us to not really have a good start on engine number 2. I'm gonna shut the APU off for now because I don't want to. I want to make sure we still have it available, or I still want to make sure we have it as an option later on if we need it. Hopefully we won't.
Here 252 Juliet Romeo, Las Vegas Tower, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 107.
The engines are just like, they're going at it right now.
Maintain flight level 240.
If you want to start the engine, I think you need to restart the plane, I mean the battery. If I restart the battery, everything's gonna shut down, I believe. So I don't really want to take that risk. Alright, it says we're about 21 minutes out. Thankfully, we're not too far from where we're going. If we need to declare an emergency, I think this is a good time to find out where can we go. Nearest airport is Kilo India Foxtrot Papa. That is Bullhead City, Arizona. So if we need to, we could go there as a backup. Our points of no return will be...
Roger, 4362 X-ray, roger. Just advise you have information. Papa when able, runway 30, taxi via Alpha.
Pretty much now. I've made the decision now that we're going to go all the way.
Number 62 Kilo, straight ahead, approved. This frequency.
Alright, crossing over Needles. This is the slowest Falcon 50 flight I've ever done. Oh my god, that was so perfect with the music. You gotta love it. Oh, one more time.
Juliet Romeo, roger.
I do want to...
Romeo, turn right heading 230, contact Las Vegas departure.
I do want to get
00 Tango Whiskey, Palm Springs clearance on request, standby.
Grand Canyon's ATIS here in a little bit.
Number 252 Juliet Romeo, Las Vegas departure, roger, Vegas altimeter 2990. Go Whiskey, Palm Springs clearance, clear the Burbank Airport, 01 departure, Palm Springs to join Victor 388 on the Palm Springs Pamba 2 tech route. Climb and maintain 7,000, expect 12,000, 5 minutes after departure. SoCal departure frequency 126.7, squawk 6215.
The racetrack over there.
Juliet Romeo, climb maintain via
something
below 8,000.
Alright, so I don't know exactly how much time we have until our top of descent, but let's go ahead and do shout outs before we get told to do anything else. So if you're watching right now, go ahead and go in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from and leave an emoji, and I'll give you a quick shout out. What's up, Ed Reed? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. See you, Raven. Thanks for stopping by, bro.
Number 62 X-ray, Santa Maria ground. Are you ready to taxi or no?
Hughes Aviation, what's up, man? I'm glad to have you here. No offense, but I'm honestly not going to answer that question. I feel like it should be obvious. But you know what? I'm going to answer it because maybe you haven't been here all week. But I've changed the way I do things on my channel, at least for now. When I stream a game, any game, I dedicate a whole week to that game. Alright? So this week is X-Plane. We're doing nothing but X-Plane for every stream this week. Last week was racing. So we did racing all week long. The week before that, we did Infinite Flight for an entire week. Next week, we'll do a different game. Most likely will be Infinite Flight. I've already mentioned that. I'm not saying where we're flying, what we're doing exactly, but most likely next week will be Infinite Flight. The week after that will be something else. So the reason I was saying no offense is because people ask, oh, I did 3 X-Plane streams in a row. Oh no, he's never gonna do that game again. You know what I mean? Like it's, I don't know. It's just funny. So again, no offense to you. It's just I get that question so much that honestly, it's annoying. I'll be straight up with you. It's annoying. So just because I don't stream a game for a couple days doesn't mean I'm never gonna stream that game again. So, but, hopefully that's cleared up for anybody who's watching now. Monkey Pilots Tennessee, what up, bro? Dennis Couture from Canada.
Number 16 Bravo, contact Los Angeles Center 124.85.
12485. What's it, bro? Where are we at? 290. Who was it? LA Center? Or Vegas Center? LA Center 116 Bravo, flight level 290.
November 116 Bravo, LA Center, roger, send at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 230.
Descend 230 at pilot's discretion, 16 Bravo.
Number 252, Juliet Romeo is cleared of the Bravo airspace.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, all right, all right. Okay, let's take a look to find out what
Juliet Romeo, roger,
we actually want to do here.
Maintain VFR,
We are 13 minutes away from our destination right now. Jen Gowan from Chicago, what's up, man? Luke Maddock, welcome as well. Good to see you. JW Lano, Sweden. Brandon B, Denver, what's up? DJ Mosley, Louisiana. E Gilstrand from Sweden. Sorry, I missed a few of you guys there. Engine isn't stabilized at idle within 60 seconds of start. Command into remain steady for 30 seconds of decrease. Hung start. Thank you very much, Ed Reed, for coming in and clearing that up for me. So we had a hung start. I think I missed one other person. I thought I saw somebody who was here from New Jersey. If this happens, start opposite engine and try restart with cross bleed procedure. Appreciate that. I wish I would have seen that a while ago. Ed Reed from New Jersey. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. All right, so we do need to descend here soon at pilot discretion. So whenever we are ready, I still don't really know what airport we're gonna get. I mean, not airport. What runway we're gonna get. I'm gonna see if I can find the weather in Grand Canyon here. Let me put you guys on something more scenic while I go look at things. All right, let's assume runway 21 for now. All right, and unless that changed, the winds are 240 and runway 21 seems like it would be the correct approach. So visual 21, I'm completely fine with that. Which is nothing. There is no approach for visual. Duh. Okay. Alright, let's just try to see. Airport elevation is, let's cancel that. Elevation is 6,600. So let's try to be there like 7,000, something like that. Ooh, look at these mountains. This is what I was looking forward to. Q Aviation, Ireland, what's up, bro? Thank you very much, Ed. EX RWATC RWAC dispatcher for US Air X Vatson supervisor. Very cool. I don't know what some of those letters mean, to be honest with you, but that sounds legit. That's pretty cool, man. Glad to have you aboard, man. Thanks for the support. Can I fly into Chicago sometime? Yeah, of course. I have some really amazing scenery in Chicago that I would love to show off at some point. All right, let's go ahead and just descend now. We're 80 miles away. Who dat? I think I almost missed it. Thank you, Ed, for the follow and subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family, my friend. All right, so I'm gonna go into vertical speed mode here, and we'll start our descent at about 1,800 feet per minute. We'll do 2,000. We'll do 2,200. Oh my god. There is no auto throttle in the Falcon. Most of these jets don't have auto throttle. I've gotten used to that.
Tango Whiskey, contact call departure.
I've come to terms with the with the no auto throttle features.
Center 00 to Whiskey, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 12000.
I am from Houston, Texas. Look at the Grand Canyon, guys. Those are amazing. Alright, so he's cleared us down to 23,000 feet. That's only as far as he's let us go.
Altimeter 3028, descend to maintain 13,000.
13 south, 13,000, 16 Bravo. Alright. Alright, here we go. What up, Aviator Grayson? Thanks for the follow, bro. Welcome to the Blue Arrow, your family. Alright, altimeter is gonna be 3028. So you have PTSD, a stress disorder, alright.
Sky 725 Whiskey Sierra Burbank clearance on request, am I?
Well, man, that means a lot, Aviator Grayson, bro. I'm glad to help in some way, man. Thank you for your service for sure. See you, Luke Maddock. See you next time. Speaking of helping people out, on that note, I think it's a great time to do our motivational quote of the day. Let me see if I can get something for you for Friday.
Number 4362 X-ray, Santa Maria Tower, straight out departure, approved, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
Ooh, I like this one. I've used this before, but it's been so long.
Whiskey Sierra.
So today's motivational quote of the day is, we need to live by design and not by default. Live by design and not by default. And this is not the E145, this is actually the Falcon 50. E145 was not working for me today.
Departure. L-New. And join Victor 186. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect 5,000 within 5 minutes of departure. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 6153.
Now we're 50 miles away. Yeah, originally I wanted to fly I was going to do 2 flights. I was going to do 2 flights. I was going to do the first flight was going to be an E145, most likely United. And then the second flight I was going to do the Legacy 650. And I was having an issue with the radio working. I wasn't able to hear anybody on Pilotedge, so I had to last minute just switch to something else. This just happened to be fast enough. Oh, it was fast. We're out one engine right now, but this one was on my next choice. And I am not in Chicago. I am in Houston. Ooh. Well, if I was gonna get the A's, so I'm gonna jump over there. 1243. I don't hear anything. I hear nothing at all. I'm not getting ATIS. I did see Whiskey pop up there for a second. Center 16 Bravo, we have the ATIS, and Grand Canyon, we have Whiskey.
Bravo, roger, expect visual approach, runway 21.
Visual 21, 16 Bravo. Alright, beautiful. That's exactly what we were already expecting. That's gonna base 21 is basically gonna have the canyon to our rear, so it's gonna be a pretty cool approach. No, sorry, man. I don't do song requests. Most songs I can't play. I wish I could. I really do. I wish I could play more songs, but I can't. All right, let's go 3028. It's gonna be altimeter. And honestly, guys, it's looking like because of my own time restriction and how late we started to stream today, and I do apologize. This may have to be our only flight. Maybe. Let's see how this goes. It's getting kind of late for me, and I still gotta follow another flight plan. No, it's not. It's not that the song is clean. It's just I'm using like a small little song bank to play music that's not gonna be.
16 Bravo, set and maintain 11,000.
11,000, 16 Bravo. Let's bring its speed back. Alright, down to 11,000. Yeah, the issue is not cleanliness, it's copyright. So, man, it'd be a lot of songs I'd play. I would play if I could play anything I want. But it doesn't work out that way. Look how quiet it got when I got the engines to idle. That sound you hear is actually the... Oh, it just got cloudy all of a sudden. The sound you hear is actually the trim wheel. Taxi in a position in a hole. What's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Is the APU on? Negative. I turned it off.
725 Whiskey Sierra Burbank ground, runway 15, taxi via Bravo.
Let's sync up our heading bug. Basically, he's probably gonna have us fly over the runway, or we'll see. I'm not really sure what he's gonna do.
Calling LA ground, go ahead.
ATC Bill, what's up, man? Yeah, very nice integration of the GTN. It's kind of like my cheat sheet, you know? Because in the real Falcon 50, they don't have a GTN in the middle. But, you know, it's Pilotedge. It's X-Plane. If you just joined us, you'll notice we do not have our center engine working. We're running on 2 engines, thankfully we have 3, and we have 2 left. 2 good engines left, so let's keep it that way. Hola from SoCal Approach. What up, Bill? Good to see you, man. Thank you for your ATC service today, and sorry for my lagginess earlier on. I'm kind of wondering, I'm like, because the original plan was to fly the ERJ, switch to the Legacy, to fly in the Telluride. That didn't work out. We're in a Falcon 50. Falcon 50's giving us problems. So I'm considering if we do the second flight to Telluride from Grand Canyon, what plane to switch to, or should we stick with the Falcon 50? Let's see if we can see it. Have the airport in sight. 16 Bravo.
16 Bravo, cleared visual approach, runway 21, enter a right downwind. Radar services are terminated. Contact tower 119.0.
119.0, 16 Bravo. Ooh, what did I just do? Alright, I'm gonna fly by hand the rest of the way. Now we're into a right downwind. Grand Canyon National Tower, November 16 Bravo, and a right downwind for runway 21 with Whiskey.
Number 116 Bravo, Canyon Tower. Information Oscar is current. I'm not sure where you got Whiskey. However, in a right downwind, runway 21, clear to land, wind 230 at 9er.
Runway 21, clear land. 16 Bravo. And I don't know who brought the whiskey. Yeah, I think it's something up with my ATC. I'm telling you guys, like, this has been a horrible week for me for X-Plane. Like, nothing wants to work. All right, there's the airport. Let's get our speed down. We're midfield. Right downwind, runway 21. This is gonna be fun. It's the fun part. We don't need speed brakes anymore. Once I get my speed down, we will turn that right base. And I'm not trying to do an extra long downwind. There's plenty of runway for us. What up, E channel? Good to see you, bro. The canyon off of our nose. We're gonna go ahead and make a right turn here before we fly into any airspace issues.
Gear.
Already?
Gear.
I'm at 180 knots. You want gear already?
Gear.
Oh, we're low. That's what it is.
Gear.
It's okay.
Gear.
We're okay.
Gear.
Number 0 Tango Whiskey, descend and maintain 8,000.
Gear. 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 Gear.
Chill out, brother.
0 Tango Whiskey, descend and maintain 8,000.
Gear. 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 Gear.
Alright, fine. I'll give it what it wants. Gear down.
Gear. Gear.
So hard flying from the outside view. I don't know how some of you guys do it. Alright, we're at 135 knots. Right base final. Runway 21 Grand Canyon. And we're a little high. Again, I'll mention this week I've been kind of like focusing on like free scenery, you know. And we took off out of Palm Springs, some really nice free scenery out there, and then we're landing in Grand Canyon, which is also some very nice free scenery by Mr. X. He actually made an entire like Grand Canyon tour scenery pack where you get like 4 or 5 different airports out here in the Grand Canyon. It's really cool. I had no idea about it. A friend of mine had showed it to me, and I was like, bro, this is amazing. You get this airport, you get a few others, I think a couple dirt strips and another airport out there. I forgot the name of it. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck.
Burbank Tower, Skyhawk 725 Whiskey Sierra, holding short 15 at Bravo, ready for IFR departure.
Sky 725 Whiskey Sierra, Burbank Tower. Wind 120 runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 15.
There's our weather update.
Yeah.
St. Louis Tower, Mark 4, X-ray, 7.
I thought Mr. X made this one. I could have swore Mr. X made it. Well, links in the description. Whoever made it, great job.
The aircraft calling St. Louis Tower, it's unreadable. You might want to put your microphone just a touch closer to your mouth.
Pretty sure Mr. X made it. At least he used it. He used a bunch of Mr. X elements.
St. Louis Tower, 4362 X-ray, is this better?
Affirmative, go ahead with your...
St. Louis Tower, R4362 X-ray is 6.7 miles to the southeast, inbound to land with information X-ray.
Archer 436 X-ray, St. Louis Tower, thank you. Make straight in, runway 29er, report a 3-mile final.
Oops, too much rudder.
Make straight in, runway 29er, report a 3-mile.
I don't think reversers are going to work. Let's not use reversers. We only have 2 engines. Let's not use the reversers. All right, we're down. Used a bit more, landed a little late, but, you know, it was smooth. I'm okay with that. Plenty of runway. As I always say, we pay for the runway. You might as well use all of it. And we should have a turn off here on the left.
Number 16 Bravo left, and taxi back into the ramp on pop of this frequency, we'll see you.
Left back to ramp on Papa. This frequency 16 Bravo. Thank you. And guys, welcome to Grand Canyon National Park. Thanks for the correction. Taxi in the position, my bad. For some reason, all this time I thought Mr. X made that scenery. Lane lights can come off. Strobe lights can come off. Can't wait to see that replay. Thank you. Dang it, I missed it. It just popped up and I didn't see it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow, your family, though. Really appreciate it. This is the Falcon 50EX by Coronado. Let me check my email. If I don't have any immediate work to do, that's time sensitive, then I may do the second leg we were planning on doing.
Just for 5 Whiskey Sierra, were you assigned the heading that you checked it on?
But if I do, then we'll have to bounce. We'll park it and watch the replay and then leave.
Roger.
I'm expecting to get something. No, I just don't see it yet. He did some Santa Fe. It's the same quality. That's great. I need to check it out. Yeah, somebody turned me on to the scenery pack, and I was very impressed. Very impressed. It's using a lot of just different available library objects and things like that. But it did a good job, man. Lately, I've been really, looking into a lot of free scenery because they can be really expensive. Buying all this Orbix scenery. You know what I mean? Like buying every Orbix scenery ever or whoever. You know what I mean? So. I've been looking into a lot of free scenery, and who is Canada for X-Plane makes some amazing scenery as well up in the Canada area. So I downloaded a bunch of his. I featured another creator yesterday who made some really good scenery out in Reno and in Ontario.
Cleared to land, runway 29, Archer 62 X-ray. Thank you.
I will park over here next to whatever this plane is. On the left. Or we'll park behind him. So guys, you are welcome. I got you here safely with 2 engines, even though we were supposed to have 3. And we'll shut the engines off. The 2 engines that are left. If I can reach it. There it is. Beautimus. Gotta love it, people. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, let's go check out this replay. See what's going on with this replay. Make sure we log off Pilotedge before we piss some people off. Thank you, ATC, for your service. I might already have some preset cameras for this place. Let's see if I got anything up my sleeve. I did use this airport for the ERJ video I did. So I probably have some preset cameras. Airport cameras. Haha, yes we do. Alright, amazing. Check out this elevator music going on right now. Oh wait, let me make sure that I Project Fly, alright. R Design X makes some scenery. I'm gonna check him out. Thank you for that, man. I'm gonna check him out today, or yeah, probably later today. Stephen Tillman, this is Grand Canyon, Kilo, Golf, Charlie, November. A bit closer. There we go. And I'll do the next one. I'm going to write that down. R Design X. Not bad, not bad. Whew. It always happens to me. I always put a little too much rudder input in. And my rudder is also like linked to my nose wheel steering. So if I'm using any rudder at all when I touch down, then I have a little issue when the nose wheel touches down. So I really need to get a separate like rudder pedals. All right, let's watch that again. Let's do from. Let's use one of these cameras. Oh, you're good, Luke. We're watching the replay of the landing now. You see, too much nose wheel. All right, let's try. What view? What views do you guys want to see? I know you guys are gonna want a window view. My personal favorite is the nose wheel view. This one right here. What was that? What was that noise? Alright, rewind. Let's do another flyby. Oh wait, first we'll do wing. Let's do left wing. We'll do wing and then we'll do flyby and then we'll move on. I'm really debating, guys. I'm really debating on this second flight. What plane should I fly? What do you guys think? I'll let you guys decide. I'll do the flight to Telluride. I need a flight plan though. I mean, I have one. Yeah, I already have one. Yeah, what plane should I fly to Telluride? Because I don't know. I'm okay with flying a Falcon again. Oh, X Cub. You know how long it would take me to fly the X Cub to Telluride from the Grand Canyon? I mean, the X Cub would be a legit flight, honestly. Like that would be a dope flight just to fly, like just maybe throughout the Grand Canyon. But that would not work flying to Telluride. It's like 200 miles, I think. A380 seems legit. Boeing 717. Gulfstream. I don't have a Gulfstream. I wish we did though. I would love to fly a Gulfstream. Yes, this does have just a little bit of wing flex, but that's just about right. Do I prefer the Falcon 50 by Coronado or the Legacy 650 by X-Crafts? I think I prefer the Legacy, honestly. I think I prefer the Legacy. It has a bit more going on. They're both really good though. Okay, do that flyby I promised. I mean, we don't have to go to Telluride. You know what? Screw it. Let's not go to Telluride. We've been to Telluride a million times. Let's fly somewhere else. I'm down to fly X Cub. I'm all the way down to fly an X Cub or the Carbon Cub. Where do you guys want to see it? Where do you guys want to fly the Carbon Cub? I'll let you guys decide. Anywhere inside of Pilotedge's covered zone. I got Washington. I have everything. I have the Orbix scenery in Washington as well. He says, actually, fly Zebo Ryanair. Again, inside of the Pilotedge covered zone, so that's Western U.S. Preferably VFR, so I don't have to file a flight plan. I mean, we can have, it can be a towered airport, I don't care. Dash 6, I do have a Twin Otter. I don't have like a ton of time, but I do want to like do a little bit more. Washington with Orbix would be legit. Yeah, I'm actually down for that, for real. I'm pretty down for that, honestly. I say we do that. All right. Deal. All right, guys, we're moving to Washington. San Antonio to San Diego and any major jet. That's actually a really good flight, Ed. That's a really good flight. But that's a good flight for another day. I'm looking for something short and requires the least amount of thinking on this Friday. So, all right, let's go. We get out of that. We're gonna go to what's the name of the airport that I like a lot? Let me see. We're gonna go sightseeing. We'll see what we can get away. We'll see what we can get away with. We're gonna jump into the Carbon Cub. And should we go dirty? Should we go down and dirty, or should we go with that squeaky clean yellow version? I hope I have everything enabled. I might have to restart X-Plane completely and use X Organizer to turn some plugins on. I might have to do that. I'm not sure if I have everything prepared. Wasn't planning on going to Washington today. Let's go with squeaky clean because it's just brighter. We're not really going to be in the woods for this specific flight. And I've already done a video with that version. We'll do about we'll give ourselves an hour and a half. Fuel, and we will go. Let's see if it's in my favorites. Dirty. Dirty yellow. We need a dirty yellow version. I don't have a dirty yellow version, sorry. I know we should go, but that's going to be way out there. There's Darrington. I don't want to go there right now. Let me find out this airport real quick. Hold on. There's another airport. It's not an Orbix airport. It's actually an airport by D. Din. No, sorry. Drzewski. Drzewski? Yeah, Drzewski. It's an airport by him. It's just outside of Seattle. I think it's just outside of the class Bravo. Might be inside of it. We'll see once I get there. Yes, Sierra 50. That's where I want to go. Wait, is that not right? Oh, it's not in my favorites. That's why. Auburn Muni. I'm going to add that to my favorites. And I love this airport. We'll do some tail dragging. My newfound love. Fly P3D seems legit. I honestly don't have it. SeaTac. Yes, sir. We'll be going to SeaTac now. You know what scenery I'm looking forward to by Orbix when it comes to X-Plane is Friday Harbor. I'm really looking forward to Friday Harbor. It's a KFHR. And I know they're adding it. It's in their list of the airports they're adding in the Washington area. So I'm looking forward to that one when it comes out. I haven't tried out Innsbruck yet. I haven't tried out London City yet. Been thinking about trying those out. Again, that's part of the reason I was looking for a lot of free X-Plane add-ons is because I feel like I'm spending way too much money on all this scenery and aircraft and things like that. So let me take a break and let me go appreciate all the hard work that our community has put into this game. So there's so much free add-ons and scenery and planes that are actually very good quality that you don't have to feel like you have to get that scenery that all the payware developers are pushing out, even though it is really good scenery, and you should definitely support those guys because they're putting their heart into it as well. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about it. So we're gonna go to Auburn Municipal. We're gonna fly via FAR. Maybe do some hops and stuff. We'll see where we end up. What is the biggest passenger airplane I have besides the Freeboard 747? The biggest passenger airplane that I have is the SSG 747. So that's the biggest thing I got. I don't think a 777 would be considered bigger. I do have a 777 though. I don't think it would be considered bigger than the 747. What up, Jefferson? Good to see you, man. It's true. They're all great. I want them all. I am the same way. It's so tempting when you get paid and then like new anything comes out. You're like, oh. It's true, Luke. It's very true, man. There's a lot of pros, and pros to a lot. I mean, this is the reason I don't compare mobile sims to PC sims, because they're not in the same league. I mean, yeah, with a PC sim, you got loading times. It's gonna take a little bit longer to load here because of its orbits, and it's like loading an entire state right now. So, whenever I load anywhere else, it doesn't take very long at all. But when I'm loading into Washington, it takes a while to load because I have a lot of airports, a lot of DLC, a lot of concentrated, interesting things happening in this small area. So it takes a bit longer. Hopefully it doesn't crash. If it does, we'll just start over, I guess. I haven't tried the A330neo. I haven't tried that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll probably just fly around, but we'll take off out of Auburn. That is going to be inside, actually, the Seattle's Class Bravo airspace. We could ask for flight following if we like. Don't know that we need to, because we can fly underneath the Class Bravo shelf and just go maybe stay to the east of Seattle. We could even go north, but we technically can't. I don't know. I've never flown out here, this is what makes it really interesting. I've never really flown out here on Pilotedge yet, or at least never while Pilotedge is actually online. It may be a little cloudy out there too. It looks like there's some storms to the northwest, to the northeast. What we could do is we could fly from Sierra 50 to maybe too far. Again, the Carbon Cub is slow, Isaac. It's real slow. It's not an X Cub. Remember, X Cub is a little bit faster than the Carbon Cub. Actually, a lot faster than the Carbon Cub. Now, how long are you really gonna take? We'll see if the stream dies. My computer is chugging. It is doing everything it can right now. It is doing everything it can to not die. Okay, there we are. Do I have Arlington K-Woe? I don't know. I might. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know if I mean, I know I have the airport. I don't know if I have any special scenery for it. That's the question. But that's about a 50-mile flight. We could go there. Oh, it's uncontrolled too, so that's super easy. We'll see. We'll just probably take off and head north, and just see what we run into. We'll probably maybe get flight following, but try to stay outside of the airspace. Let's see. J Mills 831, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, that lag was crazy. You're new to the game. Well, welcome to X-Plane, my friend. Do you recommend any free or payable plugins to get? Man, that is an entire conversation, my man. But I know a lot of people in this chat right now could recommend you to a lot of things. Man, that's tough. There's so many. It's a list. There is a list of things to get. I think there's a video on it, honestly. How are we doing? Looks like we're dropping some frames here. I think it's smoothing out. I think it's kind of tripping. Oh yeah, I agree, Ethan Price. Big Bear area is a great place. All right, let's get the plane started. Yeah, AVTAP is not on. That's okay. I don't need it. I don't need it. Let's see if it works. Feel the music. Super weird Christmas music playing in the background. That is really weird. I don't know why it's playing that. Connect to Pilotedge. Connecting to Pilotedge.
Connected to Pilotedge.
We'll go master on. Avionics are already on. They shouldn't be, but they are. And full rich. Crack the throttle. Crank that Superman. Yeah, let me close some windows so we don't have any issues. Let's see, current conditions are surface winds 260, 4 knots. Pressure 29907. And we have some clouds in the area, as you can see out the window. Airport is uncontrolled, I believe, but we are just underneath Seattle's Class Bravo shelf. I'm about to find out how high it is. Actually, no, we're not. We're outside. Are we outside of it? Oh no, we're in it. Oh, we're definitely in it. Pull up my Seattle SeaTac chart and let's see the top. Sorry, the shelf bottom is at 3,000. That's pretty high, actually. That's pretty nice. We don't need to go to 3,000 feet. So as long as we stay below 3,000, we'll stay outside of the Bravo. But there's this little hump right here. So all this area right here is 3,000. 3,000 to 10,000. This over here is 2,000. We could go to Renton, which would be a really fun flight. That is a Class Delta though, and we're gonna have to get clearance to get into that airport. There's no problem. If we decide to, I don't know what the altitude is on that though. I'm trying to find out. Everything is so mixed up together, man. I agree. PropStrike has some great bush flying. I did a review for this plane as well, like just a couple days ago, and I did some flying at Quantum River, which is one of the PropStrike's airports. Alright, Renton is going to be 1247 for the control tower. ATIS is 126905 in case we need it. I have it over here. But basically, as long as we stay to the right of that area I talked to you guys about, we will be okay. Again, we can go ahead and call for flight following if we like, which I think I'd be more comfortable flying with flight following in this scenario. Let's see if we can pick up the control tower at 119.9er. Wait, is it tower that you get? Hold on, where do you get flight following from? Not tower, is it? I don't think so. Screw the flight following. We'll just if we decide to land in Renton, we'll just request landing over there or touch and go or something. Oh wow, we're actually gonna fly through it no matter what. It's up to 2,500, so we could, if we get up to this is gonna be fun, dodging Class Bravos and Deltas in Seattle. If we get over Renton, which we will. Right over here, this whole circle right here is the Renton class Delta. Yeah, and that's a ceiling of 2,500 feet. So we would have to be like right in the middle of that. So like, not it's like a small gap at like 2,600, 2,800 to not get caught up in the Seattle class Bravo. If we wanna cut it through there. After that, we're pretty much home free. It looks like all the way up to past downtown until we get to Everett, which would actually be a nice place to probably land at, Everett. So let's go up. Let's go up. For now, let's do a couple touch and goes, and we'll just jump onto the CTAF frequency just for fun. It's gonna be 126.905. And just to make sure the radio is working, I am actually gonna go to Seattle's ATIS frequency and see if we can hear it, which should be 1180. I don't know what's been up with my ATIS lately. Haven't been able to hear it at all. I couldn't hear the ATIS at Palm Springs, couldn't hear the ATIS at Grand Canyon. It's weird to me.
Unable to find view ID 5.
Alright, so that's not working.
9er.
Oh, there it is.
Vision.
Forget it. I'm not dealing with that today. I don't know what your problem is, but you don't want to. If you don't want to play us, we're just not gonna. We're gonna completely dodge all the airspaces. That's what we're gonna do. Get that. We'll just go west. We'll go around it. I mean, east. We'll go east. West. I've had too many issues lately with my X-plane for me to be dealing with that. Alright, so taxi lights, everything is on. We're rolling. I want to turn the sounds up because this plane sounds amazing. Alright, which way is the wind going? Go this way. And we take off, looks like we'll zoom in here. We'll take off to the north and we'll maybe do a couple touch and goes. We'll do right traffic and then from there we'll decide where we want to go. And we'll do that for a little while. I'm not going to stick around for too much longer, guys. Let's have a little fun here. Oh, thank you, YDG. I just saw your comment. If it's after takeoff, I got a contact approach. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna get this right. When we come back, oh snap, I think that's it. Yeah, it is. When I come back to Pilotedge next time, or to X-Plane in general. I'm gonna make sure all this crap is working. Alright, what's the name of this airport? Auburn Municipal. 34. Auburn traffic. Cub taking off runway 34. Closed traffic. Auburn Municipal. Oh. Okay. Just kidding. Just kidding. Take two. Take two. It's okay. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. just making sure you guys are awake. All right, here we go. And we're airborne. Oh, that was funny. Alright, so again, as long as we stay below 3,000, we are out of the Seattle's airspace, which is easy in the Cub, because really you're only going to fly like maybe 1,500 anyways. So again, this is a mixture. The scenery you're seeing right now is a mixture of Drzewiecki's Seattle XP and Orbix Washington. The only thing that's actually from Drzewiecki's Seattle XP is the airport scenery. Everything outside the airport is Orbix. Alright, let's turn this off. I'm looking forward to when they can add the steam gauges. I wouldn't mind all steam gauges. I would also like maybe a mixture of steam gauges and the G1000. That would be nice. Alright, let's prepare to land. Runway 34. I'm just gonna call my base to final. There's nobody here. It was kind of like turbulent on takeoff, but it feels fine now. Is the joystick easy to use? Yes, yes it is. Basically plug and play, and you just gotta map a bunch of buttons. Okay, it's not plug and play, you gotta map a bunch of buttons. But other than that, it's easy. Auburn traffic, base to final runway 34, Auburn traffic. I've never had a yoke before. The first time I've ever touched a yoke was at Flight Sim Expo this year, which was kind of like a lot of pressure too, because whenever you're landing or doing any flights at Flight Sim Expo, you have like at least 10 people watching you at any time. So you're like, okay, this is my first landing ever in a yoke, and you guys are all watching me. So, you know, it's so weird. A little bit of a crosswind. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh. Spun it around. Okay. We'll put it back in the right direction, please. I was trying to do a touch and go, not a touch and spin. You're a friendly Volt Tech rep. What's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. You prefer yokes? Yep, we have a direct crosswind here. Probably should have held off on putting those flaps away. But yeah, for me, it's just like I've never really had a yoke, so I don't know what I'm missing. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same with I've never had rudder pedals, so I don't know what I'm missing. So when at Flight Sim Expo, my first time really trying out a lot of those different types of things, I've always had what I have. Like, this is my first joystick and I have a throttle over here in my left hand. This is the first thing I've ever had. Watch out for these power lines. So this, what I have now, is a huge upgrade to what I had before, and what I had before was a PS4 controller. So anything is better than that. But for me personally, like when it comes to like even thinking in the future of things that I want, like do I want to get a yoke or do I want to get a better joystick? Oh wait, somebody else is taking off. Is that traffic taking off the opposite way? Yeah, it is. I don't hear him though. But for me, like I like to have a joystick personally because I feel like you can use it for more things. Let me go ahead and call base. Auburn traffic, right base runway 34. Auburn traffic. But it's more useful for me personally because I can fly a helicopter with this joystick. I can fly a F-16, F-4. You know, I can fly a fighter jet with this joystick. I can fly, an airliner with this joystick. So like, I'm not, I wouldn't use a yoke to fly an F-18 on DCS World. Like that's just not gonna work. And so when it comes, like if I had just money, like a bunch of money to just throw at some of this stuff, then heck yeah, I would get a yoke and a joystick together and then, switch them out for whenever I need, whichever I need. For right now, it's like where I'm not really trying to throw a lot of money at a bunch of stuff, especially physical things. For flight sim, it's like, well, it makes more sense for me to have something that's more universal that I can use in more cases than just one. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. There we go. Success. This is why we practice, people. Mayor, that game is actually, it is out on iOS. I found out last week, so I do have it. Will I stream it? I don't know. I am planning on making a review for it when I get a chance. Let's do one more touch, and then we'll continue to the north and see what we can find. I still wouldn't really mind tuning in to Seattle approach. I just don't know what the frequency is right now. I don't feel like looking for it. There's a helipad right there. But yeah, man, I really do love this plane. Like, I really do. It's been so much fun for me to fly it lately. Jay Mills, I remember back when, I think back when I used to play FSX before I even knew what the heck I was doing. I used to use a mouse and keyboard. It was so difficult to fly like that. So yeah, I definitely, if flight sim is something you're really interested in and you want to start investing in it and, really make it your own, like you definitely at least need to get a cheap joystick. And if you don't have one or you can't afford one, then use a PS4 Xbox controller. It'll be better than using a mouse. I promise you that. Because you really don't need a ton of controls, especially if you're the kind of person who likes to click around in the cockpit. All you really need is rudder control and basically flight controls. Like you can save all the other buttons for your keyboard. Seattle approach 1201. Appreciate that, man. I have to have I have to actually have a destination, don't I? If I ask for flight following, or is that not something I need? I'm trying to remember. Bro, these landings are on it today. Okay, keep it going, keep it up, keep it going. Like as soon as the nose wants to fall, the tail wants to fall, that's when I start having problems. The wind is really not that windy. I say that and then I go like hydroplaning in the air, but it's really not that windy. But on the approach, as you can see, I'm not really crabbing that much. Appreciate it, Mayor, man. I'll see you next time. I know I'm getting pretty close to those power lines. Like, where else can we go? Let's go north. Let's just keep going. 1201. Let's see if we can hear them first of all. I mean, we could just ask for flight following to, we're not even squawking right now. Hold on. Alright, squawking VFR, we're at 600 feet. And you said 1201. Let's see if we get anything. Why are there so many power lines? You really don't notice how many power lines there really are until you start flying.
2324 Oakland Center, roger.
Beautiful, it's working. Cub is slant Gulf. Thank you very much, sir. That's something I was gonna need to know. I appreciate that. Flight following who you are, position and altitude. Request flight following to whatever altitude. Okay. Well, I don't even know. I guess we could do like, let's see, 1500 or something like that. If they'd allow that. And we'll stay out of the Class Bravo. We're not planning on going into the Class Bravo. Just sightseeing today. Where are we though? That's a great question. What up, Monk03? Good to see you. I'm really literally just messing around right now. Nice, man. You're planning to get X-Plane tonight and look for some freeware to get started. Sounds great, bro. Well, have fun in that journey. I can't imagine like starting flight sim for the first time these days, you know? Like, there's so much out there now. Let's trim up a bit. It's kind of cloudy. And that's great, Jay Mills. You're doing your flight training. Well, good luck, bro. Hoping to start mine sometime in the future. Watching from the Netherlands. Well, welcome, bro. Glad to have you. What is this little racetrack? Looks like a horse track. Thank you so much, YDG, for the information, bro. You're really helping me out. Do barrel rolls. I actually might do some. I don't know if I'm allowed to do it over here, but if we can find an open area, it'd be legit.
At 1399, contact Seattle Center 125.1.
We're only about 8 miles away. Let me go ahead and hit him up and see what he says. What are we at right now? We're at... Let's go to 1,000 feet.
Skywest 9954, Grand Junction ground, request standby. At 1399 Seattle French. Skywest 994 to be full route, cleared to the Aspen Airport.
Ooh, train.
Roxy, 1 departure. Hockey, transition.
Captain Charlie,
Direct
what's up, man?
Lloyd,
Good to see you.
Lima, Oscar, Yankee, Yankee, Delta.
I'm about to fly like
Direct
dangerously low.
Skier, Sierra Kilo, India, Echo, Romeo. Then direct Red Table VOR. Direct. Climb and maintain 14,000. Expect flight level 190 within 10 minutes of departure. Denver departure frequency 119.7, squawk 7102.
President departure, good morning, Gold Straight 92.
Skywest 99, 54, read back is correct. Somebody was calling Fresno.
President departure, Gold Straight 92. Currently 1,500 feet, 8 miles south of the Clovis Vortex, and would like to pick up the IFR north of Las Vegas.
Gold Strike 92, main VFR, squawk 2634.
2634 VFR to Gold Straight 92.
Seattle approach, November 116 Bravo, about 8 miles southeast of Seattle. From requesting flight following, we're at about 1,000. Slank off in a cup.
Alright, calling Seattle, you have to stand by for just one moment because that was a mess. Hang on 1 second.
Alright,
Gold Strike 92, radar contact, 8 south of the Clovis VR. Taking
how high are we? This is why I don't like the one screen.
1,500.
We're at 9.
Gold Strike 92, roger. Are you able to maintain VFR any higher?
Yeah, sure.
This is why a lot of times I'll do a cold call if I'm asking for flight following.
Gold Strike 92, roger. Then I'll have you maintain VFR upon reaching 5,000, cleared to North Las Vegas Airport as filed. And climb and maintain
You can actually
flight level.
see.
Correction, climb and maintain 14,000 for now.
You can actually see Seattle.
Roger, out of
right there.
5,000 cleared North Las Vegas is filed at the 14,000 to Gold Strike 92.
There
Gold
it is.
Strike 92, readback is correct. You expect flight level 270 within 10 minutes.
Expecting 270 after 10, Gold Strike 92.
At 1399, descend to pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240, report leaving flight level 290. I believe it was 116 Bravo looking for some sort of flight following request with Seattle approach, correct?
Hey, Feurum 16 Bravo looking for flight following. We're in a carbon at 1,000, about 8 miles southeast of Seattle. I meant to say carbon cub. Burnt nuts, what's up,
November
man?
116 Bravo, maintain VFR, squawk 7051.
Maintain VFR 7051. 16 Bravo. 7051. Alright, we're on. Alright, we still have to stay out of the airspaces.
November 11 Bravo, radar contact 6 east of Seattle VOR, Seattle altimeter 29908. And what is your request?
If we can get a flight following to Renton, that would be great. 16 Bravo.
November 16 Bravo, you're almost all right over the top of Renton. So November 16 Bravo, I've got no traffic observed between you and Renton at this time. You're less than 5 miles away from the airport. Radar services are terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR, free exchange is approved.
Alright, squawk and maintain VFR. Free exchange is approved. 16 Bravo. Yeah, we're not far from it. It's like right over here. We're out of the airspace, but we're just not far. So I gotta contact them now.
Number 47 Tango, actually disregard. I'll have a frequency change for you shortly. Kronos 23, 24, contact, let's be Oakland Center, 128.7.
This is where I need to go on autopilot. I should have went to Arlington, right? That's what I should have done. Now let's trim the airplane out so I can actually do work.
324 Oakland Center, roger. Skywest 99, 54, Grand Junction ground runway 11, taxi via Alpha.
Whoa, oh, I decluttered it, no. Okay, there we go. Savage Boy, what's up, man? We're in a Carbon Cub by Big Tire Productions. Piper Carbon Cub, that is correct. And we're gonna call Renton, and let's see if we can get a landing in there. You need the ATIS though, so before we enter the airspace, we can get the ATIS. One, 2, 6, 9, or 5. Actually, the ATIS is not gonna work for me, is it? Because it hasn't been working today. Oh, I could go on the Pilotedge website and get it. They're basically flying in really random circles right now. I know where I am. Do a knife. I lost a lot of altitude doing that though. Gotta go to the right. Jesus, that is not easy. I didn't realize we were that close either, honestly. Until he was like, hey, you're like 5 miles away. I'm like, oh. Because like where we took off is like right over there. You can see it. So I'm going to use the website to get the ATIS for Renton. Kilo Romeo, November Tango. Alright, I'm not using autopilot, so. Well, it's not working. We'll just call in, I guess. Let's see if it works. Renton Tower, November 116 Bravo, radio check. That's cool. I didn't know you can get ATIS on your phone. Okay, if you're wondering why we're doing circles, it's because I'm trying to stay out of the airspace. And I'm not getting a call back from Renton. Maybe Renton, you know what? I'm tripping. I forgot. We're not in SoCal anymore, guys. Pilotedge doesn't have coverage. Like, they don't have tower coverage in Renton, I don't think. No, they don't. So we can fly in there like it's uncontrolled. Duh. Let me confirm that really quick. Yeah, okay, cool. So we can fly in, no problem. I'm tripping, guys. Yeah, so not even Everett. Payne Field is not even covered in Pilotedge either. They only have Seattle, looks like Olympia, and Boeing Field. So other than that, everything out here is basically uncontrolled. So we can fly in there as we want. So I'm gonna switch to, we'll just stay where we are. What is my favorite aircraft? When it comes to airliners, the 787 is my favorite aircraft. When it comes to general aviation, the King Air 350 is my favorite aircraft. When it comes to business jets, probably the Challenger 600 or something like that, or the Global 6000. One of those is my favorite. Alright, so we go land in Renton and we'll end it there. I believe we can already see the airport too. Yep, there it is right there. And the winds. Yeah, we'll land in this direction. Should be fun. That's so funny. We request flight following and then immediately get radar termination for being too close to our destination. That's hilarious. Well, either way, guys, it was good practice. This whole flight was good practice. Every time I jump on Pilotedge, I learn something new. And I really haven't flown on here in a while, so I was kind of rusty today, as well as just a lot of other things not really going my way. But other than that, I mean, I had a good time. You guys definitely make it more fun. I should have just I should have requested flight following to Seattle and landed the Cub on runway 2 something or whatever it is. Look how like this scenery just kind of goes down. That's really cool. It is awesome. Real overcast out here today. All right, last landing, guys. Let's make it count. Would I ever fly the 727 by FlyJ Sim? Yes, I would, absolutely. I own it. I have it. It is in my hangar. I just haven't taken it out in a while. Matter of fact, I need to take it out for another flight sometime soon. Thanks for the reminder. Welcome back, Raven, just in time for our final landing today. Look how slow we're going right now. We're at 39 and 39 knots indicated. I've seen crosswinds faster than 39 knots. The Mivits Turbo Otter. I had to check it out and see what it's about. I feel like I'm landing in slow motion. Okay, we're down. Wow. All right, I guess we'll exit to the right. That's probably, I feel like that was the wrong decision. We should have went left. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I need to check it out though. I haven't heard anything about the Turbo Otter. My mind has definitely been, oh god, there's a wall. There's a wall. My mind has definitely been open to more types of aircraft lately, especially since I did this review. Usually the type of planes that I fly are either business jets or turboprops, and I also fly airliners as well. But there's always been like certain types of planes that I've never really been interested in, and tail draggers was one of those. I was like, you know, it sounds like a pretty cool like plane to do like, you know, flips and turns in and do some formation flying maybe, whatever. But I was never really a plane that stood out to me until recently when I actually, I guess, looked into it, researched, and learned more about it. All right, we'll park right here. I think that's far enough. Nice. All right, let's watch replay after we disconnect from Pilotedge. Again, somebody was asking earlier, you just got to right click to click the mouse and move around, or you can use your keyboard. That was the slowest landing I have ever done. Let's watch. And earphones on, guys. Just sat it down. That was nice. Otra vez, one more time. I love landing this plane. It's just, I don't know, something about it. It's so different. I don't know, man. It's so much joy to me whenever I land. Can I do a JetBlue flight to Jamaica? Maybe someday. It does, Luke. It's kind of messed up. Alright, one more view we'll watch. That's loud, sorry. We'll watch from one of these views here. Do this one. And we'll get out of here. Welcome back, Caden. Is Y6 Raven a robot? Yes, he is a robot. He's my newest robot to join the moderator robot team. Well, guys, again, sorry things didn't completely go as planned today, but you know what? I think we had a decent time anyways. Somebody was asking what happened to somewhere over Grand Canyon. Well, we did that flight and we kind of winged the second flight. But thank you guys so much for riding with us, flying with us, hanging with us. Thank you to Pilotedge and all the controllers for your ATC. Thank you to everybody in chat. Thank you to new subscribers. Thank you to the old subscribers. All you guys are dope. All you guys are amazing. Hope I don't know. I hope I showed you what not to do today in some way. But I'll catch you guys next week. I may stream again tonight or sometime this weekend, maybe. But there's no promises there, and it most likely won't be aviation. It'll probably be hunting or something. Who knows? But see you guys next week, either Monday or Tuesday, 1500 Zulu. As always, remember you got three choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. Let's enjoy this replay real quick. Euro Truck is not a bad idea, or American Truck Simulator. Who knows? You have to come back and find out. Love you guys. Peace.